Hi everybody, it's August 8th, 2025. I guess as I talk, it could be collected that there are tools to dealing with this life that we go through, or there are strategies also. And some of us are just trying to make it. We're just trying to squeeze out as much enjoyment out of our hard lives as we can. And that is a noble path to take. You know, some of us don't have grand missions. Some of us don't really want that much. We just want a peaceful walk through life and, you know, great people along the way. That's not too much to ask for. So what I found is a concept that I come back to is like finding the paddle for your canoe. And what I mean by that is quite obvious. You know, what's going to be your means of progressing through life in a healthy and enjoyable way. And for many of us, that's why I say finding your paddle. For all of us, there's different things that drive our life forward in the right direction. And they come at different times, because you may find a way to progress where you want to go for a good while. Say maybe you found maybe you understood and broke down and assimilated the concept of discipline into your life, and you got far with that as your driving motivator, as your driving engine. But then there comes a time when that doesn't work anymore, and then that paddle just dissolves and goes away, and you feel like you have slowed down or you have become stuck. And that's normal to feel that way when you had something that was doing you good, that was moving you forward, and it just doesn't work anymore. And that's because of many things. It happens because we change. It happens because the nature of our life has changed. It happens because we're in a different area of spiritual awakening along our path. There's many reasons why a paddle that drives you forward may dissolve, and all it calls for is a calm searching, a calm watchful eye on your life. When you get to those points where you're not moving along very fast or as quickly as you want to, it's just best to center yourself and look around and enjoy where you are, and then you'll find something that will take you further up the way of your life. It may be motivation from looking at another person. It may be a new hobby. It may be a new skill that you uncovered that you have that you didn't know you have, that could have been placed there on purpose at this juncture to keep your story moving forward in the right direction. So how I find my paddles or find my driving force when I am stuck is I just busy myself. I know I said you should center yourself and look around, but if you busy yourself, you're bringing more matter into your reactor, I guess you would say, to the reactor of your spirit, of your life. When you are busying yourself, you're bringing more information in, and with that information, your spirit needs through it, or picks through it, and finds something that keys in on your attention, on your awareness. And you may not notice it for the longest time, but it will be there sitting there. And once your eyes fall upon it, your spirit eyes fall upon it, you're like, okay, this is something new. This is something viable. So I could try this and keep on working, but I'll try this and include that into my routine and my daily schedule. And so you find yourself going further and further along life. You found a new paddle. You found a new venture to capitalize on. And that's how life progresses. And you'll slow down again, and you'll stop again. It's not really an important matter about stopping or being or finding a new avenue or a new driving force in your life. That happens, you can't always be stuck on goal 24/7. That wouldn't be fair to you, and that wouldn't be healthy, and that wouldn't be meaningful. So discipline and busying yourself are ways of finding your way forward along the right path. And then there are areas of our life when we're in intense pain. And I'm glad to say that I have been away from that part of my life for a while, even though I have gone through really deep and troubling challenges. The painful daily grind has been averted just by keeping my actions and my words and my mind and my heart in order, clear, devoid of darkness as much as I can. Yeah, I may have an attitude sometimes. I may snap when I get frustrated, but it's never from a stance of hate or malice. It's more of a reaction that I catch right after I do it. And I'm like, okay, I won't do that next time. And that's just normal for all of us. All of us have normal reactions that slip away from us from time to time, and that's nothing to condemn yourself for. I'm not making excuses, but that's just how it is. As humans, we slip from time to time, and that is all for our learning and for our betterment. So if you are going through a period of intense suffering, pain, whatever it may be, the way I exited out of that is to seek peace through surrender, to devotion, if you can, through faith. Those are the powerful healing medicines of the Spirit. Faith, surrender, and just seeking out understanding. I know it may be hard to do that when everything is screaming at you that you are suffering, that you are wasting your time, that your life is slipping away. It's very hard to do it at first, but surrendering and knowing the Father and pleading with the Father to show Himself, and for opening up a clean space in your heart where He could live, that's the best way to get out of suffering that I know, that I can vouch for. And so that is a great conduit to progressing into more productive areas of your life. So if you're looking for a paddle, eat of life and enjoy it, and look around and feel what is coming into you and feel what is inside of you, and just be patient. I hope this helps. Thanks.